Hey, it is Vicky. Oh, I'm a little giddy. But I am going to do today's mindful minute, and it is coming from Meditations for Women Who Do Too Much. And it is about awareness of process/fear. So here we go, people. Now, some people, when they sit down to write and nothing special comes, no good ideas, are so frightened that they drink a lot of strong coffee to hurry them up, or smoke a package of cigarettes, or take drugs, or get drunk. They do not know that ideas come slowly and that the more clear, tranquil, and unstimulated you are, the slower the ideas come, but the better that they are. Brenda Euland is her name. One of the side effects of our addictive doing too much is that we begin to use chemicals and other addictive substances to keep us going. Then our addiction to doing too much becomes compounded with a complex array of other addictions. Another side effect of being women or men who do too much is that we find ourselves progressively out of touch with our creativity and our productivity. Brenda Euland uses the focus of becoming a writer to call us back to ourselves. Yet, the truth in what she is saying applies not only to writers, it applies to all of us. Our creativity and productivity always suffer when we use addictive substances to try to force them. I don't need to do something for my creativity to emerge. I probably need to stop doing some things. Whoa, that's a heavy one, man. I really appreciate this, especially right now, because I'm in a creative mode. I'm doing a lot of writing myself, actually, and I am doing a lot of brainstorming and et cetera, et cetera. And when I force it, it tends to be forced, right? Trying too hard. Um, it's not, it doesn't come smooth and flowy, but when I take a break, when I stay grounded, when I do my meditation, when I, these little silly practices that they say are so good for us are actually good for us. Go figure. And I'll tell you, I can obviously completely relate to the addictive side of things and the strong coffee and the, you know, cigarettes and drinking and all that stuff was something I leaned on very much so always. And I wondered why I was not being successful. And so one of the gifts inevitably of my recovery has been that I have seen the success and the discipline and the ability to do. And now that I've been practicing this stuff for a while, and you get away from, well, you have to learn new things. You're doing something new. It seems like right now, as I'm in this new process, I have to go back to basics. And the basics are just that, just sitting and waiting and being in the moment and being in the now and showing up to life and slowing down and ugh, I I can't. I used to say that people in Starbucks try so hard. There's a bunch of tryhards at Starbucks, right? But I don't know if you've ever been to a Starbucks where they were just really nice and they were doing all the stuff that they're required to do because I'm sure they're required to do it, right? But they were genuine and they weren't trying too hard and you feel a flow and you feel a connection and you feel all these really cool things with people. And I think that's no matter where you are in life. And and I think slowing down is the answer. And at least that's what this book is telling me today. And that's what other readings have been telling me. And it's easy to say. And I'm glad that I have these things to remind me because I'm going to make a concerted effort to do just that, to slow down a bit and then get to it. And it tends you, multitasking, supposedly I heard on a TED Talk, I think, or I don't know, maybe it was an article, but multitasking is not even a real thing, supposedly. Your brain is just functioning too quickly, and which is why you're inefficient. And I always say when like your manager is mad at you and you're a waitress, let's just say, use that example. You're a waitress and your manager is like, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, or let's go, we got to get this food out. It tends to clog up. It used to clog up my brain, or used to clog up trying to enter everything in the computer, and I would be slower. So the bottom line is rushing. The moral of the story for me is rushing is not a good idea. Rushing doesn't get me anywhere. I'm really good at moving fast, and when I need to hustle my bustle, I can. And I'm a fast walker, and I've heard recently on the podcast that I'm a fast talker, and I am working on trying to slow down. And it's a theme. It's a theme. So I embrace the theme of slowing down, and I am encouraged that I will be more productive and more creative. I'm just going to go with that. So I thank you so much for listening and for allowing me to get this out here. It helps me very, very much. And if you are interested in subscribing, sending me a direct message on Facebook, or go to my WordPress site and send me an email message. I'm at relentless_motion at wordpress.com. So it would be great to connect, and hopefully I'll be back here tomorrow and we can do another one of these bad boy readings or good boy readings or good girl readings. I'm very tired. It's late today, but I got it done. So have a good night. Peace. Namaste.